Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Now today in this video we will discuss about the parts of the sentence. Every sentence has a two parts, that is subject and predicate. Every sentence has a two parts, subject and predicate. What's the meaning of the subject? The subject of the sentence is about what or whom. What are on about whom we are discussing the sentence, that is a subject. Who or what we are talking in a sentence, that is a subject. Next part is predicate. The predicate is a part of the sentence that tells what the subject is doing, or the what the subject is. That is a predicate. These two are the parts of the sentence. The subjects in the sentence, the subject is on who, like person, animal, place, etc. On what we are talking, that is a subject. And the verb or the doing or action, what the subject is doing, that is a predicate. These two are the parts of the sentence. The subject asks who and what, and the predicate asks verb and what the subject is doing. It is a predicate. Here I will explain with the help of some of the examples. Ram is running fast. Ram is running fast. Here Ram is noun, is verb, running is also verb. Here Ram is a subject and running fast is a predicate. Okay. And the next sentence is he. He here is pronoun. He has no money in his pocket. Here he is a subject and has no money in his pocket is a predicate. And next one is the cackling of geese saved Rome. Cackling of geese is a subject. Saved Rome is a predicate. Here the crackling of geese is the entire phrase is a subject and save Rome is a predicate. Geese describing who is the main character of the sentence. So it is a subject and save Rome is a it describing the what the subject is doing. So it's a predicate. And the next example, here in all this sentence we saw subject is comes at the beginning of the sentence. Here then the next sentence, here one example we have, here comes the bus. Here comes the bus. Here bus is a subject. The here comes is a predicate. Here comes the bus. Here subject is comes at the end of the sentence. Here the bus comes. The bus is a subject. Here comes is a predicate. The bus comes. The bus comes here. We have to change a sentence like bus comes here. At that time the bus is a subject, comes here is a predicate. But we have to find out in the same sentence. Next one is on the top of the tree lives a sparrow. On the top of the tree lives a sparrow. In this sentence, sparrow is a subject. Who we are talking about the sparrow here, and what we are talking about the subject is the predicate. In these two sentences, we saw the subject is at the end of the sentence. In the above sentence examples, the subjects are noun, pronoun, or the entire noun phrase is comes at the beginning of the sentence. Here in these two sentences, the subject is at the end of the sentence. Here, and one more point, in the imperative sentence, you is by default a subject. I give the some of the examples on the imperative sentence. Here in the imperative sentence examples are sit down. Here we do not have the subject. Here subject is you. The person for who the verb is tell, that is a subject, and sit down is a predicate. And in imperative sentence by default you is a subject. Always in the imperative sentence, if we not found any subject in the sentence, that time we have to think that default you is a subject. Here also show me, show is a verb, me how to do it, full sentence is a predicate. So here also it is a imperative sentence, you is a subject. Show me you how to do it. Someone asked to you to do, show how to do it. So these two are the imperative sentences. These two are the imperative sentences. Okay, next, for finding the subject and predicate in the sentences, we have to first identify the verb in the sentence. Like show, sit, we have to first identify the verb. Ask a question, who or what before the verb. Who or what is the subject, so we have to ask a question, who or what before the verb. Answer the question gives the sentence of a subject. Answer the question gives the sentence of the subject. These two are the imperative sentences. Example, sit down in this sentence. If someone asks you what is the subject and predicate in this sentence, here you is a subject, here also you is a subject. These three are the rules of the subject. Rules of subject and predicate. Rules to find out the subject and predicate. Okay friends, next I give some of the examples. With this we can easily understand what is the subject and the predicate. After looking at these examples, you will be able to identify the subject and the predicate. And the next first example here is, honesty is the best policy. Here is a verb. We have to first identify the verb. Like this, in these three rules, what we have to first say, we have to identify the rule, and what's the verb is doing, that is a predicate. About what we are talking here, honesty. Honesty is a subject. Here verb is what is the best policy, honesty. So honesty is a subject. And next another example is, I asked her to call me. I asked her to call me. Here I is a, first we have to identify verb. Here verb is asked, I is a subject, and the remaining entire sentence is a predicate. Okay, next, Sachi is a verb. Is listening is a verb to music. Is listening to music, that is a predicate. Who is listening? Sachi is listening. We are talking about Sachi, so Sachi is a subject here. Next, show me how to do it. As already I explained this example, here you is a subject. How to show me how to do it is a predicate. It is an imperative sentence. Always imperative sentence. Here subject is you. Okay, and the next example here is the boy stood. The boy stood. Here the verb is stood at the burning desk. Who is the boy is a subject. Stood at the burning desk is the predicate. Okay. Next, another example is the barking sounds the shepherd here. Here the sentence is not in a proper shape. You can change in this sentence into the shepherd hears the barking sound. The, for examples I show you, the shepherd hears the barking sound. Roughly we change the sentence. Here verb is, what is verb here? Here's the shepherd is a subject. Remaining whole sentence is a full sentence is a predicate. Here the subject is shepherd and the barking is a predicate. In this sentence we have the verb in the last, subject in the middle, and the remaining part is in the beginning. Okay, this type also questions we have. Here the sentence is not in a proper shape. We change like this and make it is easy for you to identify the subject and the predicate. Okay, and the next one example is on the top of the hill lives a hermit. Who is subject here? Hermit is a subject. Lives is a verb. On the top of the hill lives is a predicate. In this sentence also we have the subject at the end of the sentence. The singing of the birds. The birds. Here the verb is singing. Birds are subject and the full remaining as the predicate. Simply we have to change the, it is not compulsory always the subject is at the beginning. Sometimes it comes in the middle or sometimes it comes at the end of the sentence. Okay, here in the seventh example, the higher hermit is a subject and it is at the end of the sentence. Here in this eighth example, the bird is a subject and it is at the middle of the sentence. Okay, we can change this sentence as Kima. These are the some of the examples of the subject and the predicate. I think all you know how to identify the parts of the subject. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like my video.